There's dirt on my hands, strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of hunting in Hungary for 2021. We sat in the tree stand for about 6 hours and a cold front came through and we just started absolutely freezing our butts off. So we decided to go and try and hit some animals off as they came out of their bedding for the evening. So we got out of the tree stand a little bit earlier because it was freezing cold, and we've gone for a bit of a stalk. Just over here there's a ditch with some bedding on the other side, and basically we're going to wait and hopefully we can hear where the animals are coming from and then move to respond. So I'm looking forward to it. It's good to be moving again. It was really cold. Let's do it. So we settled in for a few hours and waited for darkness to fall. The local knowledge of this area really helps. András, who is the game manager for the area, knows where the animals bed down and knows the area like the back of his hand. We waited until the light faded so much that there was no chance of an ethical shot anymore, and then headed home. We did actually hear some pigs, but it sounded like they exited out the other side of the bedding area. So day 5 saw another early start with us doing some stalking and trying to catch animals before they went back to their bedding. It was a beautiful crisp morning. You can't beat a good sunrise. It's day 5. I'm guessing it's probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, something like that still. Been doing some stalking and haven't heard anything yet. Lots of sign around, some fresh tracks and stuff, but beautiful morning. It's put a lot of hours in. Hoping it pays off soon and we get some action. But having fun anyway. It's hunting. We got unlucky and didn't find any animals at all, but what an absolutely stunning morning, and it was a pleasure to be out in the Hungarian wilderness. For the evening, we moved to a new location and saw lots of action. So, day 5, we're in a new area today. It's beautiful here, and amongst all the beech forests. It's like something out of a postcard. It's absolutely amazing. Really good setup. The max shots here are about 30 metres, most are within 20 metres, and there's supposed to be a group of pigs coming in about 7 o'clock to the feeders, so hopefully tonight's the night. I've got a 730 grain arrow up front today, so hopefully I can drop the slock on the pig. It'd be awesome. The night just felt different. There were roe deer absolutely everywhere. And even though they were all females and I couldn't shoot them, it was awesome to see them. And they remained mostly unaware of our presence. Almost like clockwork, at just past 7 o'clock, a sow and her yearlings came in. They came up to us so perfectly and I was once again full of hope. However, as some of you might have already spotted, she knew something was up. She did a little circle off to our left and then made a noise, which gave the piglets a warning and they all fled. So started out so good, had heaps of roe deer around us and they obviously knew something was up, but I don't know if I've smashed a mirror or something somewhere. Again, so unlucky with this wind. In hindsight, I probably could have had a shot at one of those pigs, but you know, you always try and wait for them to come into the feeder and stay calm and still, because they were looking straight at us too, you know. Yeah, pretty gutted. Put in a lot of time so far. One more day tomorrow, but I think it's time just to go and hit the jacuzzi tonight and just have some fun, I think. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday morning. I decided to have a crack at some mouflon today, and we're actually sitting in a huge fenced location because you know, these are all assets here for the hunting ground, but I mean, I can't see a fence anywhere in sight. I've got a really nice feeder over here just behind the camera, and down here there's a salt lick. We haven't seen the mouflon yet this morning, so hopefully they're going to come in soon. I'm going to sit here till about 3 o'clock and then go to another spot for the afternoon, so looking forward to it. While we waited, we were greeted by the sight of this amazing red stag. Nice to see the antlers developing. Maybe I see him later on in the season. So, I had enough of the tree stand for a little bit because we're going to go in it again tonight. This is going to be insanely hard, but we're going to try and get lucky and stalk in on some of these mouflon. Hopefully we can find some bedded down somewhere and get in close, like 40 meters, something like that, and can put an arrow in them. But I just need to get out and do some walking. I think I've been in the tree stand about 40 hours over the last 6 days, so really need to get do some walking. Wish me luck. That's not a good start. So after only walking about 400 meters, we managed to spot a herd of mouflon bedded down. So it was time for boots off, as the ground was super crunchy, and to test my limited stalking skills on these mouflon. However, as predicted, they were on to me and didn't want to hang around to give me any chances. So we've come up to the top and we found this feed station here. We can hear them just down the hill here, hoping that they're working their way out to this feeder. So we just sit here for an hour or something and just pray, see what happens.
But nothing would come in, so I decided to head off towards some other known fields. However, we had no luck until we got back to almost where we started.
So we've done a complete loop and now back basically under the tree stand just behind us where they were before. I'm going to go by myself because it's too noisy with two people, so this is the last Hail Mary for the Mouflon. Wish me luck again.
As you saw earlier, the stalking is ridiculously hard. The ground is super crunchy, it's littered in old dead sticks. Even navigating around it proves difficult. This time, however, I managed to get much more lucky, but unfortunately, not lucky enough.
And they started coming like towards me and then I just shuffled a little bit, same thing, and one I broke a stick and just the whole herd just went, just looked at me, and then yeah, they just trotted off into the bushes again, unfortunately. Oh, I think you need like probably a really strong wind to get even close to them in this setting. It's really open, the ground's really dry, so you need the noise to mask a little bit of your the noise from the wind to mask a bit of your noise. But yeah, anyway, I think we're waiting now for Arcos to come, and we're going to go and one last sit in a tree stand, and there's supposed to be a red deer calf and a boar coming in there. And then after that, it's well-earned beer o'clock and jacuzzi. It's been a really fun trip so far, and it's just frustrating, but that's hunting, and it's like really important to remember that the failures in hunting is what makes the success so great. If you had success all the time, it would never be enjoyable, so, and it hasn't been from lack of trying. We've done, like I said before, I think 40 hours in the tree stand. I'll add it up later, and about 4 in a blind and 6 on the ground, and we've just been so unlucky with the wind. That's the whole time it's been swirling, and yeah, but that's hunting. One more chance tonight, so yeah, hopefully tonight we can drop the hammer on something. Cheers.
Like last night, tonight felt different again. It was warmer and the wind was holding consistent. Hopefully tonight was the night.
So very, very last sit here, last opportunity. For once, I don't want to jinx it, but the wind's doing good things tonight. It's consistently going, one way, and that's not towards the bait pile from us, so it's good, and it's beautiful. We're just going to relax. We got about 4.5 hours to sit here. It's all up to luck now, basically. So I've said it before, but I've had a lot of fun, and yeah, it'd be nice to cap it off with one animal, though. Definitely.
We hadn't waited long at all, and we started to hear and see animal movement.
We just had a boar upwind of us go across, and
And come in he did. This was the moment I'd been looking forward to. And this one presented a shot opportunity.
So, we've been having some lighting issues because it's pitch black now, but it's all good. I was just saying I am definitely dad joke here, but I'm hungry for more Hungary. It's been a great time here, and that was an awesome way to finish. Absolute awesome way to finish. We had that pig come in, the boar come in, and it stopped at 23 meters to start with, but it was behind a bush, typical. And then I was about to draw because it started moving, and it stopped and paused quickly. And in hindsight, it was that time I should have drawn, and then I could have stopped it a little bit earlier. But at the same time, in my head I was like, oh, maybe it's going to loop around and come back towards the feed again, but it didn't. It just kept heading out, and then it got to about 44 meters because I'd ranged it beforehand, and I had my pin set to 30. I just held a little bit higher on it, and as soon as I released, this second, the boar reacted to the sound of the bow, and it spun, and it'd be interesting to see the footage. I'm pretty sure it just ducked and went over the top of its back. But yeah, we've had animals around us all night. It's amazing what happens when the wind behaves itself, and nobody can control the weather, sadly, so we just got a little bit, we got very unlucky this week with the wind, because I had to say, there's been animals everywhere. We just had a fallow deer and a roe deer come past us as well at the end there, and I've had an absolute great time. George had to go back today to attend to some family stuff. So, George, thank you very much, dude. I've had a blast, and I'll be back for sure. And I can't say enough about the hospitality and the food and the lodging and the extra effort too, because it must be hard as an outfitter. We're trying to deal with wind problems for clients, so they really went over and above to try and come up with some good plans. And just, we tried over the hill, we tried other sides of the hill, we tried new places, and everywhere we went the wind was just swirling. Apart from tonight, it was magic, and it's a warmer night again too. This is the first night I haven't been frozen to the core. So yeah, but I've really enjoyed my time in Hungary, and I'm looking forward to coming back. I think we might be coming back to try and get some Roe Buck in season, in their mating season, and call them in. It'll be good fun. Hey, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. It really means a lot to us. And check out the links below. Okay, there's links to HH Hunting Limited, and come along. Yeah, they're really, really interested in making this exclusively for bow hunters. So if you're in Europe, look no further. Catch you, everyone. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Remember, this is part 2 of 5. We have another 3 episodes to come out. I head back to Hungary again, and 2 animals are harvested over the next few episodes. Cheers, everybody.